Hello world, I'm Nom, and we're gonna try to continue playing Fallout 76 today with so I've done some testing on my internet connection. My modem from Spectrum is only getting 8% of the upload speed it's supposed to be getting. So that's why we've been having so much trouble multi-streaming the past few days. I've been trying to work out the kinks on my end, but the issues are out of my hand. I'm trying to play as conservatively as I can right now, so for today's stream, we are streaming at 6 megabits per second to both Twitch and YouTube. But to make sure that we have good quality in our VODs, the Twitch VOD is going to be 254 because that's what it has to be, but YouTube will be AV1 encoded. So hopefully the YouTube stream won't look like ass, even though it's an ass bitrate. I've also turned off low latency mode, so I'm streaming with a regular amount of latency to both Twitch and YouTube. That's unfortunate, but I think if I give myself enough of like a threshold to work with, the end result will be watchable, at least, hopefully. I also went through the trouble of updating my router's firmware and bullshit like that. I don't think it's actually helping because, again, the speed test for my modem directly to Spectrum says I'm only getting 8% of my connection. And I can see it fluctuating right here. Yep. I saw it go down. I saw it go down YouTube. There's nothing I can fucking do about it, okay? It's just what we have to live with for now. And the thing is, like, this has happened before. Like, the speed has always been fluctuating like crazy on in the past month or so. I've called technicians before to come out and check, and they're like, yeah, we know. Not much we can do about it. So we'll just have to live with it. But yeah, I think it just might be impossible for me to do a multi-stream then, unless I use something like a relay service like Restream. But even then, like, that kind of sucks because I'm still stuck doing 264 encoding, which is garbage. The whole point of streaming to YouTube was I wanted to stream at a higher quality to YouTube, but I think Spectrum is making sure that's not a possibility for me. But it's whatever. No one's watching me anyway. I'm gonna play my video games, fuck it. We're just gonna have like a really shitty VOD on YouTube. Who gives a shit? Whatever. Fuck it. I give up. I hate my life. I hate Spectrum. I want to commit domestic terrorism on Spectrum. Whatever, we'll live with it. Okay, here we are. I'll go ahead and watch my YouTube stream, since at least the Twitch stream will just swap to like a lower bit rate to keep up. I know the YouTube stream will be ass because of all the drop frames, but I have to watch it and make sure. Alright, what was I doing here? Tune your Pip-Boy to transmitter, track, and the guards. Alright. Let me go ahead and look at the map here and see if there's anything nearby I can work on. Let's see. We can search for traces of the Overseer nearby. And there's the Overseer's home. I guess we'll work on the closest objectives first. That makes sense. So let me... It's always nighttime whenever I show up here. Hello.
Word is, the Brotherhood needs new soldiers.
Don't look at me.
We are all links in the chain. Bound.
Filthy mongrel. Mongrel meat. I wonder if I keep complaining to Spectrum, they'll eventually do something about the upload speed. I'll do another test tomorrow, and then I'll complain to the AI chatbot again. And then I'll tell them this is going to be the second or third time I've asked you guys to send a technician to do something about this. Oh. Oh! Here's more money. I see the drop frames on YouTube. It's terrible. I think our only option is to, just stick to one streaming service, unfortunately. Like, I barely have enough consistent internet connection for just one, I think. Okay. Looks like I'm thirsty. Post. Donation boxes. Okay. Overseer's cash. Okay. Cardboard standees, water pump. Ooh. Let's check the logs here.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know
Okay.
it's even worse than we imagined, but
She wants me to volunteer. Damn.
someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
You don't need this. Volunteer bot. Let me interact with it.
Hey, volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered.
Oh, I'm hungry. Yeah, let's have some dog food. Delicious. Corn. And let me sell some of the spoiled food to him.
With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
Oh, I can't even sell the spoiled stuff. Damn. Alright.
That
Okay, at least-
overseer lady said
All right.
more people would be coming. It's nice. to
Log
meet
in.
you.
Guest. Okay. Print newsletter. Request. I'm not reading all of this. Damn.
While
Here.
you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
How did I get in there? Self-registration. Okay, volunteers register here. Sure. Okay, locate Kesha McDermott. Search for her location in the system. Okay. People's directory. Kesha McDermott. Okay. Last location, Flatwoods River. Monitoring water safety protocols in Flatwoods. Conducting ongoing hydrology experiments.
Chloe's my pet. Or maybe I'm hers. I'm not sure.
Inky. Alright.
Are you here for the responder training?
He must have cared about helping people to set up a training program.
Absolutely. Even in the face of an atomic holocaust, the responders only thought about helping other people. They saved a lot of lives, and even when everything looked hopeless, they didn't stop trying to do what was right. It's a real tragedy that they are all gone now. People like us will never have the chance to thank them for everything they did. Wait a minute. Are you one of those people who was in Vault 76?
Why do you
I
ask?
keep hearing about it. I've even met some people who say they came from there. And honestly, I believe them. It's so interesting. People living underground for years, and then the doors open, and suddenly there's this whole new world to explore. So, did I guess right?
Sure I
I
am.
knew it! I could tell just by looking at you. I've always thought that life in
The
a
vault
vault
suit
must
doesn't
be
give it
so
away?
amazing, with the robots and all the machines and having everything you need every day. Best of all, you're safe, which, let me tell you, is a thing us outsiders very rarely get to feel. Though I guess you're one of us now, so that's all in the past for you.
Mind if I ask you
Go
something?
right ahead.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? There's not much to tell, really. I came in with Paige and the rest and stayed up at Foundation for a while. It was nice. But eventually I wanted to go my own way, you know? Get out and see some places I've never seen, figure out who I am. When I heard the message on the radio about Flatwoods, I was curious to meet the responders, so I made my way here. I decided to stay here and see what else I could learn. That's pretty much my story.
Can you tell me about Foundation?
It's up in the Savage Divide, which is what they call the mountains to the east. There are maybe a dozen settlers up there, though people always come and go, so it changes. Honestly, life is pretty good there. It's a community and everybody does their part to help.
Tell me about Paige.
He's the closest Foundation has to a leader, I guess. I never got to know him real well, but he always seemed like a decent guy. Honest, reliable, cares about the people, that kind of stuff. Okay.
What's with the outfit?
I found it in one of the houses. It fits great, and it's really comfortable and pretty durable, too. I'd also be lying if I said it didn't have some sentimental value for me. I've admired the responders ever since I first heard about them. What they stood for, helping people no matter what. That was really important.
Anything interesting about this area?
Yeah, there's a couple of places around here that qualify as interesting. At least to me. The Agricultural Research Center is infested with feral ghouls and homicidal robots. But you can find some good scrap in there if you're up to it. The New River Gorge Resort to the east is the same story. Maybe, minus the robots.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Well, hello.
Make yourself at home. I did.
All right, let me check the objectives, see what's nearby. Okay, search for Kesha. Hey, you Kesha? Sure is. Okay, you take your drugs.
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around.
Feels bad, man.
I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all.
Alright, let me use the anal
Time,
computer.
care, and science.
Okay. Lots of diseases in the water, huh? Okay, boiled water during water using the wooden fuel. Okay, and we have to harvest wood. Okay, let's gather wood scraps. I'll wait my turn. Cool. Well, you were here first, so. Free cooking lessons. Oh wait, there's another one here. Alright. Boiled water. Okay, completed optional collect dirty water. Check in with the self-serve kiosk.
I bet this town was really nice before the war.
I need to do one more experiment to be a full volunteer. Find Delbert Winters in Flatwoods. Okay. So they are located on 21 Bridge Street. Okay. Who runs the kitchens and the potluck, train survivors, and food safety. Okay. Alright, let's check the map. See where we are. Okay, Delbert's still nearby. Okay. Let me in. There has to be an easier way in.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see. helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not
Get
to
some
been
meat
thought.
from local cows, toss it to
So
the fire
I
until it stops oozing.
I asked how? Why?
Cook
I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side.
I guess that guy's killing a
Then in my
Brahmin right
fear,
now.
I saw some survivors eat
Right.
raw rat carcass behind the dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned him. Seemed obvious. We tried but got
If
sick.
it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Ribeye steak. What's wrong with that?
realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly, and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land in my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
I'm sorry. It's a circle of life. I think what my plan is now, if my air connection doesn't improve at all, I'll do a local recording at a higher quality, and then I'll upload to YouTube afterwards. Like, even though like my upload speed is consistent, it is still technically high, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal for me to stream and on Twitch and then upload the VOD afterwards. I hate having to do that, but I think that's our only option now. Unless somehow Spectrum gets their act together. Ugh. Okay, complete training. Okay, you have to contact the responders using the database now. Log in. I'm a volunteer now. Contact Responders HQ. Investigate Morgantown Airport. Urgent message. A large horde of Scorch is on the move. Might all head in our main base in Morgantown Airport. All personnel requested to report to HQ as soon as possible. Bring weapons and medical supplies. Maria Chavez. Alright. Alright, let's see what's nearby now. Okay, let's well, the Overseer's nearby. Yeah, which quest line's this one? Oh, this is the daily. And this one, Overseer. The we'll check things out along the way here. See here. Which quest do I have active right now? Just focus on this one. Well, they don't need that. Let's see. If we follow this path, eventually we'll see the Wayward, and then we'll just have to make a turn to the east.
Finally, a nice day.
Mind this keep the peace idea these Brotherhood types
We're
are
building
putting
something
down?
big here. Don't get left behind.
Alright. Since we're gonna get muted probably anyways, I don't really care. Let's listen to some classical radio. If I recall correctly, the stuff will still get muted, but whatever. See, what can we craft now? Duct tape and it's looking Silent Hill here. Sutton. Son, these nuts. Well, it's not my problem. Oh, it is now. Stayed out.
Holy Mothman.
Mothman. Okay. Nice place. Well, that was fast. All right, Tom Cruise.
Oh, thank God you're here. It's just so good to see you. Let's talk downstairs. Cozy as this place is, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We really went overboard with this place. Feel free to look around.
I think you might need to fix the roof, lady.
Let me introduce you to Davenport. He's been helping me with some reconnaissance. Keeping an eye on Appalachia.
Oh, so good to meet you. The Overseer has been so excited to see everyone again. Once you've acquainted yourself with our new arrivals, I may have some field work for you.
I couldn't have pulled this place off without him. Let's talk.
Basement key added.
It's good to see you, but we need to focus on the inoculation. Is it done?
No, what are you talking
You
about?
didn't find my tapes? This disease has turned people into
something else. You'll see them. The burned skin, the glowing lesions. There's a vaccine the responders were working on at AVR Medical. You need to finish the research and get inoculated. Hurry back once you're done. We've got plenty to do.
Well, looks like the YouTube stream went down. Let me switch in again. Oh wait, it's still up. Sort of. That's the first time it fully went down from me watching it now. Not looking good, guys.
Oh, it's so good to see everyone again.
Okay, I have some questions about the lungs he left behind.
Sometimes I honestly thought they'd be the last things I'd get to say to everyone.
Still looking for all of them.
Well, remember, it's not a scavenger hunt. I put them in place to help you on your way, even when I can't be there personally.
After the vault opened, you disappeared. Where were you all this time?
Pretty hypocritical for me, of all people, to take off on my own, huh? Oh. At first, I was just racing ahead, hoping that if there was any trouble, I'd hit it first. And then there were the nukes. The Scorched Plague. Seeing my old neighborhood bombed to pieces. I needed time.
I'm just glad you're here now.
Me too.
Why sell here in Sun?
I grew up here. My parents used to live just down the hill. If there's one neighborhood I'm rebuilding first, it's this one.
Alright, gotta go.
Be careful out there. Together we've made Appalachia safer. But she still has fangs.
It's raining inside. Alright, my internet connection has gotten particularly bad now. I wanted to keep playing more, but honestly, we'll give it a shot later, I think. I'm seeing how bad the YouTube stream has gone now. Like, it just flat out cut out, so I think it's best to call it here. Cut my losses and try again another time. My internet connection is a complete crap. I'll need to rethink my strategy, guys. I think I might have barely enough consistent internet upload for just Twitch. I kind of don't want to keep doing that, though, because, again, like, the quality shit, like, I've been watching the YouTube uploads of it, and I think what we'll do now is that if multi-streaming just isn't in the cards, I'll stream like a really low quality video to Twitch, and then I'll also be recording an offline version at higher bit rates and maybe resolution, and then I'll upload that to YouTube afterwards. I think that might be our only option to make this work. I hate to leave it here, but it's gone real bad. Like, this is worse than it was yesterday, and I'm using even more relaxed connection settings this time. Like, I've lowered my bit rates across the board, but it's even worse today. So there's no compromising here. It's just shit. Alright, guys. What an epic fail of a stream, but it is what it is. I think next time you see me, I'll probably just be on Twitch again with a shitty stream, and we'll have to live with it. Alright, for anyone who's watching, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.